Hello, all you wonderful, beautiful, and craptastic people. CraptasticJack here. Today we're going to be talking about Ivory Tower. I know you guys think where this is going, but trust me, just wait until the end, because it's not going where you think it's going. Today we're going to be talking briefly about what I'm talking about and talking about the second subject. Ivory Tower, this is just my message to Ivory Tower. You need to step out of your comfort zone, okay? The current theme you have with this game is garbage. It's shit. You gotta change it, okay? This game is not gonna go anywhere if you don't step out of your theme for at least an update or two. I'm not asking you, get rid of your, whole Forza Horizon ripoff theme entirely. But if you want to bring people back to your game, you're gonna have to step out of your comfort zone for a bit, even though it shouldn't be stepping out of your comfort zone, because you have to go back to your theme that you had with the Crew 1. The illegal street racing, the cops, etc., all that stuff. That would bring a shit ton of people back, especially with Need for Speed 2019 coming out this year. You need to do that. However, what I just said is fucking fruitless. You want to know why? Because they have no plans to do that at all. Despite the fact that most of the community wants to see cops return to this game, it doesn't fit with their theme for the game. Or their setting, even though it's bullshit, because the setting's the same fucking game as the last one. It's the same map. So, I tweeted out a couple days ago to Ivory Tower, can we hear anything about cops, or what's up with cops? And James Reese replied, "Hello, Jack. As explained in a few interviews when we launched the game, as well as by our CMs on the forums, there are no plans for police in the Crew 2. It doesn't fit the vision that the team have for the game and its setting." So that really explains to me, despite the fact that most of the community wants cops in this game, they're not gonna give it to us. Why? Because it doesn't fit their vision, which, again, further proves my point that Ivory Tower are not the Ivory Tower of the Crew 1, where they added everything. They wanted to add everything to Crew 1, like the players wanted. They couldn't add all of it, but if they could, they would have added everything that the Crew 1 community wanted. However, with the Crew 2, they seem to be only out for themselves. They only seem to be making the game that they want. They're not making the game that the community wants. And it's shown. Most of the community, especially the people who play the Crew 1, they don't play the Crew 2. I don't play the Crew 2. My friends don't play the Crew 2. And we all played the Crew 1 for the most part. We had a lot of fun playing that game. And we just don't have that same fun. Even with the new Summit that came back, we still don't have as much fun as we did with the first one. Because the whole theme itself, the racing is not as fun. There's no traffic. There's no challenge. It's just not as fun to drive around in that game. And the focus on planes and boats just detracts from the whole fun aspect of the game. So, in Ivory Tower, what this is pretty much saying is they're in contempt with what the community wants. They don't want to do. And if it doesn't fit their vision, they're not going to do what the community wants, despite the fact that in a recent poll, 60% of people said they want to see cops back. And as much as I want to see cops back, I'm just kind of using this as an example. You can use this for anything. If it doesn't fit, you can just think of something you want in the Crew 2 right now. And if it doesn't fit their vision, they're not going to do it, despite the fact that the majority of the community could want what you want in the game, but they're not going to do it unless they want to do it. And that's the damn shame. And again, it's a far cry from the Ivory Tower of the Crew 1, which would add, if the community wanted something, they'd definitely add it in, if they could. Obviously, there's some things that even today we don't have that the community wanted, but, Ivory Tower are a lot better at fan service in the Crew 1 than the Crew 2, so they're definitely just making the game that they want to do, and they've chased away most of their fan base. So that really just says to me, why should I even bother making these videos talking about the Crew 2 if the developers don't even want to, they don't even care? They're not going to even, take them into consideration. That's the main thing. Why even bother making these videos if they're not going to even take them, they're not going to take any criticism from them? I could sit here every day and make a video every day for 2 months on everything that this game needs to be fixed in this game, and everything that should be added. But I know for a fact if it doesn't align with their vision of the game, nothing's going to happen. Even if it could bring so many people back to the game, like my example, a street racing update, which is bring back the 510s from the Crew 1. A lot of people from the Crew 1 would come back and play this game because a lot of people like that setting, like that theme. A lot of them will come back, especially with Need for Speed 2019 coming out this year. That's a surefire way to bring a lot of people back to this game. But it doesn't align with their theme, though, however. So I guess screw us, I guess. Screw the people who made the Crew 1 a big game. Screw them, you know? Like, you feel used a bit, you know? They got to this point where, like, we made the Crew 1 a success, and then they're just, like, dumping us, you know, for what they want to do. And then you have all the people, and then they pick all their people in, like, their inner circle who have all agendas that are aligned with theirs. So they're not really getting much feedback. And even then, I've still had people who are in that, like, inner circle group, the pit crew, tell me that even then they really seem to pick and choose what they listen to. So again, we all knew Ivory Tower as of recently, especially with the Crew 2, has been very stubborn. I mean, when we were all asking for PvP or the Summit, they gave us hovercrafts and Demolition Derby. So it's no surprise that we're kind of at this point where they just don't seem to be listening at all, where they seem to be in contempt with what the community wants. And, like, it doesn't surprise me. So really, if that's what's going on, why am I even bothering making these videos? So that really, I don't like making these videos talking about the Crew 2 being shit. I'd rather be playing the Crew 2, a good Crew 2. I wish the Crew 2 was good so I wouldn't have to make these videos criticizing the game in every aspect and wanting change. But screw me for wanting change, I guess, you know. So, like, I'm just tired of it, you know. I'm tired of not being, like, at this point, we're not even being listened to. And then you have the people who, all the fanboys and everything, coming at me, coming at my throat, you know. That, too. Like, that kind of gets to you, you know. I'm not trying to play the victim or anything, but, like I can take criticism. I wouldn't have been on YouTube for nearly 10 years if I couldn't. But, like, you know, and then, again, it sucks to know that the Ivory Tower that we once had that made a really great games and listened to community, it's the shell of its former self. And I mean, just judging from the tweet, someone said, oh, can we expect pirates in the Crew 2? And that's the thing. We'll probably see fucking pirate ships in this game before we see cops, before we see proper street racing. And that's a damn shame. So, really, this is my message to Ivory Tower. That's the title of this video. My message to you, Ivory Tower, if you're listening, is if you don't step out of your comfort zone with your theme of the game, if you don't start taking into consideration things that don't fit your vision for the game, then this year 2 of content's gonna suck. So, yep, consider this my last video talking about the Crew 2 like this. Obviously, when they announce something or, like, I'll play it when it comes out, but, like, I'm not gonna be making these videos left, right, and center about trying to, fix the series that I love with the first game, trying to make it better, because I know that shit's just falling on deaf ears. And it is very discouraging, but at the same time, you know, like Ivory Tower, I kind of guess they were the type of people to do what they want to do and not do what the community wants. But, you know, yeah. So since I'm not making many Crew 2 videos, I mean, I know I've run polls before where, like, people are like, oh, I'd rather see bad games and everything. I want to do more of those. I've been streaming a lot of them on Twitch, actually, and then uploading them to YouTube. So I'm probably going to do some more of that soon. But yeah, that's going to be all for now. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you guys in my next video. Have a good one, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you want to see some more craptastic content, be sure to subscribe and hit the little bell icon so you don't ever miss an upload. Also, be sure to follow me on Twitch and join my Discord to be able to chat with me and some others. That's all for now, guys. Have a good one.